bananas, you say peppers, and hello from a slightly different camera angle. Normally, I'm looking at y'all this way. Now I'm looking at you this way, because I decided to not be in direct competition with the second camera angle of the day, but now you can see the discarded box kingdom. So just avert your eyes from that mess. All of these boxes will soon make sense. Today, you guys, I bring y'all a very exciting grouping of stationery items from Japan. Weird, different, interesting. They're gonna blow your mind. Item number 1. This is meant to be a pencil sharpener that screws onto the top of like a 2-liter soda bottle. How much fun would it be to just have a gigantic container of pencil shavings? I am a pen person, but how cool would it be? Seriously, how many years of your life would you have to spend? Well, maybe if you're like drawing every day with like colored pencils or something, maybe it wouldn't take you that long. I have a Fanta Wild Cherry bottle. So now what I have to sharpen today is, oddly enough, it's just called rainbow color, but it's triangular. You guys, can y'all see the triangular? It's triangular. Can you see it on this camera? Oh my God, look, I can do the Harry Potter. What did they say? It sounds like Avidi Kedavdi. I don't think that's it though. Can you just sharpen a triangular pencil in a round pencil sharpening hole? I don't know, but let's venture to find out together. So also I'm curious, is this gonna make rainbow pencil shavings? That could be fun. If this does not look impressive. Oh, look at it. We've got the rainbow shavings. So the actual like pencil itself is just kind of this light taupe color, but the stuff that's coming out, that looks rainbow. Is there like a special triangular sharpening pencil sharpener? I could write with that. Pencil sharpening ASMR. Does that exist? But look, now I can write with this pencil. Oh, look at the colors. I'll see you guys in 100 years when I have an entire bottle of pencil shavings. Is your mind blown yet? If not, have a look at this. Get out of the way. Have a look at this. It's lettuce. Have you ever seen lettuce before? Have you ever seen a lettuce notepad before? I don't think they're Post-it notes. I don't think they're sticky in any way. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna crunch it. That sounds very satisfying. You just go like that. Look, it like unfolds. Oh my God. I kind of don't want to like tear one of these off, you know? Maybe you're not meant to tear it off. I'm trying to like just, oh my God. But look, it does like go back together. So soothing. See, it's like actually printed. It has like real cabbage looking lettuce. What is the difference between a lettuce and a cabbage? I feel like I should definitely know, but I don't. I'm gonna write on it. Oh, look, the sarasa. I hope it's not gonna make a mess because my lettuce is so beautiful. Y'all can't see that. But look, you can write on it. Look, I'll write my name again. I need to think of like something fun to write. So look at that, no smudging. Now, I don't know if that's more of a testimony to the pen or the lettuce paper. These pieces that I have not flattened out that much, like I'm sure you guys can see, they just like nest right back over the top of each other. Now this one on the other hand, what is that? Okay, that's like an overcooked Christmas goose. However, I'm betting if I just scrumple it up again, no, not really. It's just, once you start to use it, it looks used. Are you trying to get somebody to remember you? Whip this out, you know, write on this and then rip off a lettuce leaf and give it to them. I bet they're not gonna ever lose that note. Up next, something that you guys, I'm yelling because I'm that excited. This is something that I have wanted for years. It's like one of those things that I saw on those weird websites that you guys know that I love, that I talk about all the time, called like, this is why I'm broke. And they just show you guys like random weird stuff from all over the internet, and this is one of those items that I saw in a place like that. It is called the Faces stamp, and I literally cannot read out that brand. But what this is a rubber stamp. I think it's rubber, maybe it's silicone. I don't know. Let's open it up. Hello! He needs a name. I don't know what to name him. He kind of looks like a piece of bologna. So let's just go with that. Oh my God, he's stuck in there. Get out. I don't know what that's for, honestly. It's like a bit of sponge. You can squish his face as you stamp so that it makes like different expressions. You're an angry piece of bologna now. I found this very cool ombre. Now it's on my finger. Very cool ombre stamp pad. Ooh la la, look at that. Could I please just stop sticking my hand in it? So let's go ahead and give him a little, where do I want it? There's like 5 choices here, and that's too many choices for me. Oh my God, this is the most beautiful piece of art I've ever created. Let's just do that again. Why does this stamp pad look so pretty, y'all? I'm like, wow, art supplies actually look good. So look at that, because I like literally, I guess it's like kind of silly that I'm using like pink ink on a pink stamp, because like, you know, that just, it doesn't look that impressive, you know? But then, look, I'm gonna try and give him a smirk. What is this face gonna look like? I don't know, what is that facial expression? Go like that. Ah, he looks extra happy there. Let's just keep this party going. What other face can I give him? Oh, I'm gonna try and like pinch his mouth. Oh! I clearly did not do something right. Try that again. Okay, that's kind of tricky. Because I feel like obviously I'm pushing the mouth so much here that I feel like I'm like lifting the middle of his face like off the paper or something. Okay, let's try it again. I'm like bound and determined to get that face to work. So I did kind of like a rolling method, which you guys probably cannot see because I didn't have that on camera that much. This is okay. That's okay. I could literally do this for hours, but I think you guys got the idea that it does do really cute little faces. There was a pink one and a blue one, and when I ordered this on Amazon Japan, like I get most items from Japan these days, the pink one for whatever reason was like a couple dollars cheaper. And I don't think it like really matters unless you have like a super aesthetic like pens and pencil supplies, like maybe you like everything to be like monochromatic, and then maybe you would care like what color your stamp would be. But I think most people, including myself, just go with like the less expensive option. So now I'm realizing what that is for is to probably catch any like spare ink, because this is actually like a really nice like carrying case. So you can put it right in your pencil bag or your backpack, whatever you carry. I think it was like less than $10, I want to say, but I did order this a couple of months ago, and embarrassingly enough, I'm just now filming this video, so I could be wrong. Moving on to something I just saw trending on TikTok, which I truly do not know why I ordered these from Amazon Japan, because needless to say, subsequently I found out that you can get them here on just like normal Amazon, and you can probably get them cheaper. They're clear. Have y'all ever seen this? Like, I feel like that's why it went viral on TikTok, because most people are like, what? Like, I didn't even know something like this existed. So it is like plastic is what it literally feels like. And I bet it's like foldable, like normal Post-it notes. Yeah, they had these in a lot of different colorways. You could get an entire set of just transparent, which, oh, these are like kind of milky. I went with like this neon rainbow set just because I wanted to see what did the colors look like. So what I saw a lot of people using these for was not just like journaling and stuff like that, but also like say you have a textbook that you're renting or a library book, whatever. People were using these Post-it notes to put over a passage and then like underlining, that's the word I'm looking for, underlining on top of the Post-it note instead of in the actual book. So for an example for us today, I have our very own Wreck-It journal that I somehow have not started yet. Send help. So let me see if I can find something. Okay, this page looks like a page, words on it. So let me see. I want to know like how clear the clear is. So yeah, look at that. That does look really clear. Now I have to, well, I mean, it looks completely clear, which is kind of shocking because it definitely looks like more milky on the back. So, you know, go figure. Now, the only thing that I have to say is I don't know if really like pencil, it does write on there and it actually doesn't smudge. I literally thought the only thing we were about to be able to use on these was like a Sharpie, which obviously you can. Oh, there's like a tiny, tiny bit of smudging, but I mean, how many times are you gonna go like that in a book, you know? Oh my gosh, little tiny baby Sharpie. So into, ooh, a Sharpie like actually doesn't work as well as I thought. To just pretend like crumple is very important. You guys, it's like so transparent that I'm like almost scared I'm about to just write in this book right now. So, oh yeah, like regular kind of gel ink pen does not seem to work all that well. Then we're gonna shut the page and like see, like say, ooh, I've been interrupted and I've gotta exit the library really quick. Like shut this up, put it in your bag. Will I be able to find that page again? It seemed like maybe a couple tiny little dots of ink were deposited on it. Now that I have the other colors, honestly, I kind of think that the clear is the coolest. It really does not look like there's anything on the book, but here we go. I'm now swatching Post-it notes. Okay. Ooh, why do I keep going like that every time I make a tearing sound? Y'all, how does that sound so vicious? I don't feel like I've ever heard a louder Post-it note tablet in my life. So there are all of the different colors. Clear is still definitely my favorite, but yeah, these are really cool. Like the first one I picked up, the stickiness of the Post-it note didn't feel that great. Although I don't really think like, why would you put these like on your wall or on your fridge as much as you would use them for like highlighting passages or something in a book? I mean, they are definitely like sticky enough to stick with inside like the page of a book and not come loose. Up next is a really cool limited edition, how do I say this brand? Stabilo. This is like a limited edition neon version, and also the packaging. It makes it look like little tubes of paint. Scissors. All right, I love these scissors. Can you guys imagine if they came in a little paint can? They just like feel so nice. I wish you guys could feel, they're like slightly squishy. So we have neon green, neon yellow, neon orange, neon pink, neon fuchsia. So now the first thing I want to do is see how well can you use a highlighter on this little thing. Which, why would you highlight under a word? Why did I just do that? I feel like you should like highlight the word. That would make so much more sense. So this looks very moist. Maybe if you could leave it open for a super long time and like let it dry, maybe eventually it would matte down. However, I really feel like that's not practical. I mean, nobody's gonna wanna just hold a page open like mid-reading or mid-studying and just, I'm waiting for the ink to dry. So I'm gonna just give it a swipe, and yeah, it definitely kind of rubs off, and I'm sure when we close it and open it back up, yeah, y'all can see that definitely left quite a bit of residue there. I would really recommend either using like Sharpie or a pencil with these the most. See, we could just take this off and it's brand new. There's all our writings there, and we can just say goodbye to thee. So there is my favorite color, and oh my God, that's gorgeous. And up next is hot pink. I feel like there's quite a bit of difference in between those two colors, even though like just on the surface, it doesn't really look like there is. We also have neon green, and we have neon orange. Ooh, I love that one too. And last but not least, ye old neon yellow. Look at that. Back to more stamps. And I think that I thought that maybe these were something slightly different than what they are. One of my absolute favorite stationery items ever. You guys know I talk about friction pens and markers all the time, where they're like the erasable markers. They just like erase with friction. And there are friction stamps. Look, I will show you guys. I have one right here. They look like this. This one is like a boba drink. And so you can just stamp away, stamp, stamp, stamp. Maybe I could like zoom in so you guys could actually see the cuteness of the stamp. Stamp, stamp, stamp. And then if you say, oops, didn't want to stamp that many stamps, there's like this rubberized eraser portion, and you just go like that with friction. And if I spent more time at it, they like do erase like really cleanly. There you guys go. Ta-da! So I thought that these were that, except for Studio Ghibli, Spirited Away. My favorite Studio Ghibli character is Bow Mouse, and it's really rare to like find anything for Bow Mouse at all, like any kind of merch. So I thought that these were friction stamps, but I don't think that they are, because they're by another brand called Beverly. I don't think we've ever had any stationery from them before. So this is what they look like. And we have No Face, Bow Mouse. I literally cannot remember. Yababa, isn't that her name? And then Soot Sprites. And this is what they look like. They're all like that. Now I will say, like, they don't feel as sturdy as the friction stamps. And lastly, we get this cute little snap case for your pencil bag. And it has No Face and Bow Mouse on it. And styrofoam. So yeah, you can put all 4 of your little stamps in this case, close it up, and carry it like that if you want. But let's stamp with them. Ooh, I pressed way too hard. Okay. If you just press like really, like much more lightly, I don't know, that's kind of interesting. Because I feel like if you press too light, obviously you kind of like make an incomplete stamp. Up next is Bow Mouse. He's pink. And oh my gosh, look at that. I hope you guys can like see the details. These remind me of like the little stampers that I give away at Halloween, like the trick-or-treat kind of like, you know, the little stamper rings or something like that. Like I kind of expected them to be like a little bit more like high quality. There we go. I'm trying to get a good Yababa. Can y'all see? Does that look good? I hope I'm saying her name right. And then lastly, Soot Sprites. I kind of wish at this point that these were not self-inking, because like I wish you could pick your own colorways. That's pretty good. We got some pretty good Soot Sprites. But like, why are Soot Sprites red, you know? So here is up close of all of the stamps. All right, you guys, we only have one thing left, and this is something that looks like it's gonna be maybe the same but different. These are called magical color pens, and I think actually I've been talking about that like Sarasa brand pen a lot today, but I think we had similar pens that I tried like this before that were that Sarasa brand. I feel like this used to be a thing like back in the 90s, like it was like called Milky pens or something, and I think they had like a milky rainbow version that was always really cool, because you would literally be writing with it, and as you're writing with it you would see the ink, like you would start out at like pink, and then it would be blue, and then it would be purple, like all in the span that, like, you know, you're writing a note to your friend and it would kind of turn out this like rainbow ombre effect. But so far in my quest, I don't feel like I've found a rainbow pen that is like that. I don't know why I thought these would be different, because now like having them in my hand, they kind of look like they're gonna be the same that we've tested out lately, which is like they look really gorgeous and like tie-dye and marbled in the barrels of the pens. But then when I'm like writing with them, they like, I would have to like literally write so much for this to start showing a different color of ink. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. See, yeah, that looks like all orange. It's so light, like you can't even hardly see. Oh my gosh, look, this looks like it's almost gonna be the same orange at the tip, slightly different. I feel like you basically have to use half of the barrel of ink in here to really get that much of a tie-dye effect, but I don't know, maybe this one was like kind of cool because I feel like almost half of the word looks purple and half of the word looks pink, but it's like such a minute detail that I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera. See, that's like completely fluorescent green. And this last one looks kind of like a tri-color swirl. Oh! Okay, this one like does not write, but that looks like it's gonna be the most rainbow one. Let me see if I can like scribble with this one for a minute and see if I can kind of like get this reaction or this or what I'm trying to describe to you guys. Ah! All right, you guys, mixed feelings about these pins. They all seem to be different. It's like, so the last one that I was talking about that does have 3 colors in it, I feel like that's giving as close to the effect I'm trying to describe, and it's so minute that I hope y'all are gonna be able to see like any color shift difference here. But first of all, it's like kind of more of a marbled rainbow look, and I feel like very slowly you can see some transition between the different colors of ink, kind of giving you that like rainbow effect. And then I tried the other most promising one that is like pink, purple, and blue ink swirled. But I mean, I wrote and wrote and wrote, like not that much, but I mean enough to where I wish I could see a color change already. And it's very pretty. I love the colors of ink. It's like a, you know, kind of like a fuchsia look to it, but you don't really see that much like rainbow shift. So I feel like the search is still on. Plus it's so weird how like, I can't tell if this one is like 3 different colors of ink. Like most of them look like they only have 2 colors of ink, and then a couple of them look like they have 3 colors of ink. I don't know if it's like random, or I guess you would get the same every single time because I just noticed like the different colored tops on here. But I don't know, it's still not that like distinct rainbow marbled pin. Also, they kind of like skip a lot. And I remember like the other pins I'm talking about, they were like a more like thick kind of jelly roll gel kind of pin ink, like, so I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 on these. I feel like we tried a couple other pens similar to this. I feel like these are the most rainbow, and these are maybe like the easiest to write with, but they're still not like, whoa, that's a rainbow pen, you know? So I'm gonna have to say the quest continues. If you guys have any suggestions for pens like that, leave them in the comments down below. But that is it, you guys. How many products did we test out today? 7, 8, 6? I lost count. So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing these unusual stationery products. Let me know all of y'all's thoughts and opinions as usual in the comments down below. Thank y'all so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Banana Pepper Squad today. And until I see you guys again, stay happy, stay healthy, stay sassy, stay banana peppery. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back again very, very soon. Bye!